Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. And it is a privilege to open the debate for the opposition on second reading of the Renters' Rights Bill.
Watch Kemi Badenoch in action as she holds the debate on the Renters' Rights Bill. But before she even starts the debate, she takes time to yap on about Labour's poor performance over the last 100 days until finally she's interrupted and asked to properly begin. After which she gives way several times to be reminded of the Tories' poor record on this issue.
In this momentous week, as the Right Honourable Lady said, it's the week that Labour reaches 100 days in office.
And they are to be congratulated. Not everyone gets to 100 days.
Seems longer.
Sue Gray didn't. Yes, neither did Sue Gray. That's the point. Not everyone gets to 100 days. And so we congratulate them. But so far, the only real actions that we've seen are the noisy infighting and chaos resulting in the hurried reset that we saw over the weekend. Oh dear. Madam Deputy Speaker, this Renters' Rights Bill will be more chaos. The first time we faced each other across the dispatch box, I warned the Right Honourable Lady that she was being stitched up by the PM and the Chancellor. I also told the Right Honourable Lady that we were here to help, and we shall do so, especially as it's been a particularly rough time to be a woman in the Labour Party. Not just Sue Gray sacked, soon to be awarded with what Winston Churchill called a disappearage. The Honourable Member for Canterbury also took the brave decision to leave the Labour Party, and I have followed her career in this place closely, and although we do not agree on everything, she is very brave.
Madam Deputy Speaker, this is debate on the Renters' Rights second reading. The Shadow Minister is all over the place.
I'm still on that subject, Madam Deputy Speaker. And as I was saying, the member for Canterbury took the brave decision to leave the Labour Party, and I have followed her career in this place closely. And although we do not agree on everything, she is very brave. So perhaps the Secretary of State might well be feeling nervous, because as she brings this bill, I know her department is already breaking promises of its own. It promised a new national planning policy framework within 100 days.
I give way.
Recall when your previous government was intending to bring forward measures such as this, and do you recall exactly why the previous government failed to do this?
No.
Yes, I do recall, and the reason why it did not get through is because we recognise the flaws in the bill. I'll give way.
Isn't it the case that the country will see from the Honourable Lady's speech today that if you're a tenant in the private sector market, you have to fear the return of the Conservative Party in the same way if you're a mum who relies on maternity pay?
I think that is a nonsense statement to make. The fact is the tenants are not going to be able to find properties to rent in the first place. That is the point that we are making. I'll give way.
It's absolutely extraordinary to hear the strong opposition for every part of this bill from the Right Honourable, my Right Honourable Member. Or maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe she isn't opposed to the parts of the bill which will protect children from getting breathing problems and ending up being hospitalised. Maybe she isn't against the protections that the bill introduces so that people can finally live in decent accommodation. Because if she isn't opposed to that, what is she opposed to? Why is she so relentlessly negative? And may I say, forgive me as a new member, so relentlessly patronising?
I don't mean to be patronising, but it is quite difficult. It is quite difficult when there are very, very clear issues.
Click here to see what you would do if faced with the political trolley problem.